I think it's safe to say that bikers love stats. Whether it's top speed stats, power stats, average speed stats, or even fuel consumption stats when the ride gets really long and boring. But the best place to find stats is when watching MotoGP. We get seriously impressive top speed stats that the Ducati usually trumps. Physics-defying lean angle stats dominated by Marquez, and record-setting age stats by everyone's favorite Valentino Rossi. But my personal favorite, and the latest addition, is the heart rate stat that we get to see from Maverick Vinales. If you have noticed this stat, then you've probably also noticed that the number is ridiculously low for somebody wrestling a 300 horsepower motorcycle around a demanding circuit. And if you haven't noticed all this, let me explain. You see, Maverick's heart rate is shared on screen while he sets physically demanding qualifying laps or is in the middle of an intense race. And as much as I appreciate the technology, the amazing part is that his heart rate is usually around 120 beats per minute, no matter what he's up to. If you've ever ridden a motorcycle on a racetrack, you'll agree that it is very physically demanding. And although I have no clue what my heart rate is while riding a motorcycle, I would assume it's considerably above 120 when attempting to push. And this made me very fascinated. Heart rate in endurance sport is usually broken down into 5 zones. Zone 1 being the lowest, and Zone 5 being your maximum heart rate. If we were to take the rudimentary calculation of 220 subtracting Maverick's age of 24, we can get the crude assumed max heart rate of 196, which would mean his heart rate zones would look roughly like this, and that would put his racing heart rate around here in Zone 2. That seems insanely low for such a physical sport, but I guess makes perfect sense if you consider Zone 2 an endurance zone. And riding the way these guys do for the length of time that they do should definitely be classed as endurance. So naturally, I was interested to see what my heart rate is while riding a motorcycle. I average around 6 hours a week of cycling. Nowhere near what professional MotoGP riders do to be fit enough to race a GP bike. For example, Aleix Espargaro can average around 12 hours when he's not busy traveling to the next race. So does riding a motorcycle in different circumstances affect my heart rate? And is Vinales superhuman or just what you would expect? Well, I decided to find out. My plan was to put my heart rate monitor on to accurately measure my heart rate. Connect it to an old GPS bike computer to capture the heart rate data as well as my route and speed data to see what type of riding affected my heart rate. I started the heart rate recordings at the same time that I started the GoPro recording, so I could visually see what the culprit was if my heart rate were to spike. It seemed like a solid strategy, and now I just needed some exciting riding, which is usually pretty easy to come by on a liter bike. And in all honesty, the results were disappointing, satisfying, and probably predictable all in one. First off, I set out on a gentle cruise, pretending I wasn't a maniac on an R1. I wanted to see what riding a bike in a relaxed manner did to my heart rate before I tried to get my heart a bit more excited with some speed. I noticed that there is more of an emotional reaction to motorcycling than a physical one, and this trend carried on throughout this experiment. My heart rate went up a beat or two just being by my bike. It went up another few beats when I started it, and again a few more beats when I set off riding. Nothing physical happening at all yet. Just my body excited by bikes and preparing for anything. It was difficult to behave, but I even surprised myself with only a few naughty moments. My average heart rate for this boring ride was only 100 beats per minute. firmly planted in zone 1, like literally a walk in the park would be. Nothing exciting happened, and it showed in the graphs. Next was the exciting part. Unfortunately, not by much though. I rode back at, let's call, a brisk pace to try and wake my heart up a bit. This time the average was 111 beats per minute, which isn't a huge jump but is considerable in this case. But that doesn't really tell the whole story. High speeds brought my maximum to 130 beats per minute all on their own, which places it comfortably in zone 2. While more time at traffic lights lowered the average while moving was in the 120s, around 10% higher than during the gentle cruise. It's impossible to try and ride physically on the road like you could on a racetrack, but what's very noticeable is that when the pace picks up, so does your level of concentration, and your body gets ready to react to anything, which I guess is adrenaline. Ultimately, my heart rate wasn't as drastically affected by riding a motorcycle as I expected. At least not in comparison to endurance sport, where swings of 30 beats per minute or more are normal and easy to achieve. However, this should have been exactly what I expected, because I'm never out of breath while riding. The smaller increments are the result of being aware, and are pretty substantial considering the lack of physical movement. So what does get your heart rate high with a motorcycle? Apparently, the fan coming on had an effect on my heart rate as I worried about my bike's health. Coming in a bit too hot to change my GoPro angle, my mind was sure I was going to crash, which again spiked my heart rate, although worryingly not high enough. And the easiest way to get your heart rate up with a bike and even get a solid workout in is to just push the bike around. I effortlessly got into zone 3 at a respectable 153 beats per minute just by pushing my bike around a bit. I don't think it's the most enjoyable way to burn calories, but it's always an option, and that's a good 63 calories I'll never see again. So there you have it. Motorcycles versus heart rate isn't as extreme as I personally thought. And the things you would expect to spike it probably don't. What it does show is how much we keep in reserve when riding on the road, simply to stay alive. And that Maverick Vinales is indeed a super fit guy that isn't scared by 300 kilometers per hour or brake horsepower, like I clearly am. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next ride.